Hi, this is David from Techstuff VoicePlus. Today we'll be looking at the Telstra branded HTC Desire. The front contains a 3.7 inch AMOLED screen with a resolution of 480 across and 800 down. At the bottom you can see we have 4 control buttons. We have a home key, a menu key, an optical mouse, a back button and a search button. On the left we have a volume control key. On the back we have a 5 megapixel camera, an LED flash and the slot for the speaker. On top, as you can see, we have the on-off key, and it also substitutes as a standby button and a 3.5mm audio socket. This socket will accept all standard headphone plugs. And on the bottom we have a micro USB port. Internally, the Desire runs on a 1 GHz Snapdragon processor. It contains 512 megabytes of ROM and 576 megabytes of RAM. The Telstra branded Desire also comes with a 2 GB micro SD card. If your headset doesn't come with one and you want to listen to music or upload videos, you'll need to buy one of these. They are pretty cheap. You can pick up a 2 GB micro SD card for around $10 or so. Depending on your carrier, this handset is capable of download speeds up to 7.2 megabits per second and upload speeds of 2 megabits per second. It has Wi-Fi and GPS built in, and it is also capable of being tethered to your computer so you can access the internet while you're mobile. Okay, let's take a closer look at the Desire. There are 7 screens altogether. This is the home screen, and if you slide your finger across, we'll see we have 3 screens to the left of the home screen and 3 screens to the right of the home screen. On the front screen, you can see we have the weather and time widget. If we tap on the time, it'll take us into the timer program, and here we can set the time, or we can set the wall clocks. We have alarms, we can set the stopwatch or a timer. And to get back to the main screen, it's just a matter of pressing the home key. Also, we have a weather we can tap on, and it'll take us into the weather program. It gives us the current forecast for the next 4 days. All these screens are fully customizable, which means we can add our program shortcuts or widgets to any of these screens. To remove a shortcut or a widget, it's just a matter of holding your finger over the program and just dragging it down into the bin, and it disappears. And to add it, it's just a matter of holding your finger on the screen, select widget, and we'll just select the clock. Now this gives us the ability to, as you can see, it says select the style of widget, and there's 12 different styles we can select. And once we find ours, we'll just hit Sydney, and there you go, the widget is actually on screen. On the main screen you can see there's 4 program shortcuts down the bottom. Here we have the marketplace. This is where you go to get your games and apps. First off, you will have to sign up to Google, but once you've signed up, it'll just take you into the App Store, and it's just a matter of going through, finding a game, selecting it, and hitting install. Then it'll connect and install the application or the game onto your handset. Now once it's finished downloading, it's just a matter of going into your programs, and you'll be able to find the game or the application you've just downloaded. Interesting enough, the HTC Desire doesn't come with a video program already installed. So first thing you probably will want to do if you're looking at videos is to find a video player. So it's just a matter of going into your marketplace, doing a search for video player, and there's quite a few free ones that you can actually download and install onto your HTC Desire. The HTC Desire also comes with live wallpapers. Live wallpapers is basically moving wallpapers in the background. If you hit the menu key from the main screen, select wallpaper and select live wallpaper, it gives you a list of live wallpapers it has. If you select one, it will give you an overview of what it looks like, and if you hit set wallpaper, as you can see, now we have the live wallpaper in the background of all the screens. The one thing the Desire lacks is internal memory, having only 512 megabytes of ROM. Currently all your apps and games have to reside on this internal memory. If you look at what is left of the memory after the installation of the operating system and all the pre-installed games and applications, there is only about 150 megabytes of RAM left. Luckily, most apps are quite small, less than a meg, and most games are less than 5 meg. Google is addressing this issue and will make it possible in future releases of Android to install applications and games directly to the micro SD card. Okay, let's compare it to the Apple iPhone. As you can see, the screen on the HTC Desire is a little bit bigger, being 3.7 inches compared to the 3.5 inches of the Apple iPhone. The Apple iPhone only has 480 pixels across and 320 pixels down, compared to the Desire, which has 800 down and 480 across. This gives a much richer text, and it comes across more vibrant than the Apple iPhone. I'm not sure if this comes across on the camera though. The weight is exactly the same. They're both 135 grams, and comparing side by side, they're about exactly the same thickness and height. Having used the Desire and the Apple in the past, my preference is the Desire at the moment, even with the handicap of having a small internal memory size. But for what it's lacking internal memory size, it makes up with quality of phone. This is David from Techstuff VoicePlus, and I hope you enjoy your HTC Desire experience.